Thank you kindly. Oh my, that is the Well-Known Strangers, and we have the voice, and that is the voice. Betsy Ade coming on the Hoomagoo tonight. Oh my blessed. Thank you, Betsy, for coming on the show.
Welcome. Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
What a journey in life and everything, and from Kenosha, Wisconsin, I'm here at Cheesehead, not too far from you.
Yeah.
And the thing I'm doing on my little old show I do here is just presenting Karma music, to the world. And then I find out what you're doing, some great stuff with the voice. And God bless for coming on my show, Betsy, and your band that you have, the Well-Known Strangers. And let's just still talk about from your beginnings. I know you started early on and a lot of things you stand for. And again, welcome to the show, Betsy. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks so much. I appreciate being here. It's cool. So everything's very exciting. There's a lot of stuff happening right now with the voice. My band, Well-Known Strangers, is kind of taking a bit of a sabbatical from for performing a lot and writing. So we're kind of put on hold, and I'm forever grateful for my bandmates for being so patient throughout this whole thing, because I know they're just dying to get out there to play, but we really want to see what happens with this whole thing first, to see maybe we could capitalize on some stuff in the future. So, but it's all good. Thanks for playing our songs.
Oh,
that's
thank
pretty cool.
You. And speaking, the karma of that, the gentleman in your band, the bassist, he's also going to be involved in CW, another type of music show I saw.
That is actually, it's funny you say that. That is actually a April Fool's joke.
Oh, now you got me.
Yeah, he got
See,
I can't wait to tell him that he got you.
Great.
So he made,
Don't
that's
fool
John
the prep
Clueless.
guy.
Like, he's one of the funniest guys you'll ever talk to. He's very dry sense of humor. He made this T-shirt. It's it's on after cops and all this stuff. And when I saw it, I thought that this was for real. This was like a week ago. He just did this little post, and now he's made a shirt, and he's actually gone on Facebook Live to say, "Hey guys, I'm really looking forward to the viewing party tonight." I don't know, this person. I don't know if you saw this post from him, but he made up all of this stuff about his audition, and he had hashtag Bassist Lives Matter.
Oh,
so and it was funny. Yeah, no, he's a jokester, but.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it that he put that I got it, man. I'm just following up. We work every day, following up my info. What's happening?
Yeah.
And I thought it was like, and the truth is, those are things that happen in life.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I love that. So, anyways, the well-known strangers, you tell them you got Humagoo on April Fool's, and that's what's going on all day. I know we work and help out the youth and all that, but April Fool's is a way having too much fun, which is a good time today too.
Yeah, it's a good time. Good stuff.
And I know the whole process of going on The Voice. It was, what I love about that show. It's for people that are already seasoned musicians, and the gentleman that they had from Wisconsin last year that I heard about too.
Yeah, Chris Cruzy.
Yeah,
Cruzy. We went to see him live. He's great.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit how all that came, how that all started. There's so many questions I had with the little bit of time, I guess.
Yeah.
That whole time, and I know everything is confidential, and that I don't even, to me, I would never ask those kind of questions anyways. Just that whole, tell us a little bit, how that all came to be, the ideas to get down there in some of the audition process.
Yeah. Right. So this has been going on since June of last year. My first audition was in June in Chicago, and that was I had to sing 3 songs. One I sang with the guitar. I wanted to show them that I could play the guitar. The other song was a song that I sang to a track. It was Alanis Morissette. The one I sang with the guitar was Brandi Carlile's The Story. And then I did an Alanis Morissette, You Ought to Know, from to a track, like karaoke style. And then the third song I sang was Zombie from the Cranberries. So those are 3, songs that I really love singing, and I can it shows a little bit of range and the passion that I like to express when I perform, and so I went through that audition, and a couple months later they reached out to me. They called me and said that they'd like to have me out in LA, and they flew me out there for about 4 days, and I performed for the executive producers. So there's a big room full of producers, right? Maybe 25 people. And some were on their computers, chatting with each other. Some were taking notes. Some of them were turned around. They were kind of playing the game, so they had their eyes closed, and they just wanted to see. They didn't want to look at me. They just wanted to hear what we were performing. And so I performed 2 songs out there. And then they brought you into a room that night, and they told you if you're going home or staying or coming back. And then there was also a group that was asked to come back the next day to perform just one more song because they weren't quite sure. Right. So I was in the group that was asked to come back to perform for the Chairs, and that was in October. So that was already recorded in October. And my poor son, he had to keep this whole thing a secret. He's 10 years old, and he's got this huge secret to keep, and So, anyways, it was amazing, really amazing experience.
Wow, and just a lifelong experience, and the nerves and all that to just sit there and wait and to go through all that. And I'm sure you have such bonds with the people that you were probably with a little bit too. I would imagine all the other artists. You're all going kind of through that, and where you're from, and
most definitely.
Imagine you get a lot of strength from those people too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's definitely camaraderie between the contestants. I haven't experienced any really icky competitive nature in any of the contestants. They're all very supportive. And you're right, this is very stressful for anyone to, I don't care how long you've been performing, this could be, a once in a lifetime shot for you. So everybody feels it, and I think we take comfort in our numbers, and we're very loving and supportive no matter what. So I'm lucky to be a part of it. I made a lot of great contacts, made a lot of cool friends out there, and so it's all good. It's nothing but good stuff. So
yeah, that's just great stuff, the arts that bring to people, and then the professionalism that you see with that, and again, everybody with the challenges and stuff. And I'll tell you what, Betsy, one of the things I love to do on my show is we do some chatting, but let's take a little break. Let's get to the audition, the well-known stranger voices that you have, and I have this ready to go for everybody. So here we go right now. We'll be right back on the Humagoo. Awesome. Thank you. Betsy Ade, my fabulous guest from The Voice, Teen Legend. Thank you.
Teen Legend.